Abracadabra, my gorgeous, quickly scrumptious, and delicious Cancer. Welcome to your love tarot reading. Today we are doing the classic you versus them. We're going to see what is going on between you and your person, my baby, my boo-boo, whatever that means to you, situationship, relationship, bumble date, marriage. Welcome to Venus Beach in Paphos, Cyprus. Sorry if I'm wiggling around. I forgot to have my little remote, so I'm doing everything manually. But we got a little cover for ourselves today. I hope it looks magical as intended. I'm doing like all kinds of makeshift experiments to make the videos scrumptious and gorgeous for you, babies. So, all right. Anyways, enough about me. I am so privileged and so grateful to know that you're watching and to know that you're with me here in Paphos, Cyprus, because I'm just, vibing at the beach by myself, not by myself, with the spirits and with you. So let's see what's going on with this douche flute, test, anyone in between. All right, confirmation, Cancer, confirmation for you straight away. The Queen of Cups. For sure, whatever you're manifesting is going to come true. All right. So whether we always assume some kind of a rift or separation between you and your baby in the you versus them reads. But the Queen of Cups is your court card. All right. This is the court card for all the water signs, specifically for Cancer. In my reads, I do tend to read it as Scorpio because I'm a Scorpio. But this is the Cancer card for a lot of people. So there you go. Whatever you're manifesting is going to come true. The question always is in the reads, is that what you truly want? Is the person that you're manifesting, is the person you're in separation with, is the person you're having drama with, are they worth it? And is it something you truly deserve? Or do you deserve better? So let's see where your person is up to. They're definitely thinking about you. Let's see. This is your April 2025 energy, by the way. Oh, Cancer, I don't know. The Five of Swords. The Five of Swords straight away. Listen, you want this cockroach, go for it. All creatures, great and small, you know what I'm saying? But this person betrayed you, and they know they betrayed you. And it wasn't just like a simple, whatever, betrayal, or like somebody was like liking somebody else's pictures. It was like, and it doesn't have to be cheating at all, but it's like a soul betrayal, very deep, very cutting. You told somebody your big trigger. You told someone what makes you sad, what makes you cry. You told somebody about trauma or experiences you had in the past, and they just like callously use that against you. And it's always small people who do that, You energetically small, of course. They see you as the Page of Wands. They're almost like surprised. They're like, why is Cancer still doing so well if, I did everything that I possibly could to sabotage you? Why are you still going doing your thing? Why are you still happy? Why are you still scrumptious? Why are you still so sparkly? Somebody wanted to dull your sparkle. All right, so let's see. Yeah, I'm getting like, I know not everybody loves Taylor Swift, but that song from last year, The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived, from her album, I love it so much. And it's so true. I think a lot of people can, like man, woman, anyone in between, you know what I mean? But I think a lot of people can relate to that. And the lyric is like, the smallest man who ever lived. And part of it was, I think she says something like, did you meet, I'm paraphrasing, but you can let me know in the comments. And she says like, was rusting my spark, would you just let me know if rusting my sparkling summer was the goal for you? And and then she says, were you a sleeper cell spy? And in 50 years, will all this be declassified? Somebody like really did her a boo-boo. And it's like, and it kind of doesn't make sense, but it was. Why was it so? Because it was the smallest man who ever lived. And that's who you're dealing with. But just remember, Cancer, because you're a water sign, you have such deep, amazing feels. People will be triggered by it. And all the stuff that you have to offer is triggering their own sense of inadequacy. So if you feel like somebody didn't do you justice, or they behaved like a total, douche flute, that's why this happened. I clarified this with the Six of Wands. Somebody was trying to assert their ego. I think your success, and I know a lot of people in this day and age, we think success is like having that Lambo or whatever, but success is being happy. Success is not feeling intimidated by other people's power, and that person really felt that with you. And I think it could be somebody who's really well to do. They're asleep, the Four of Swords. They're, there's something inside them that was almost unalive by a formative experience. They didn't receive a lot of love. Could be someone who has generational wealth or like a generational sense of superiority. Could be like a narcissistic family that they come from in general, that made them kind of feel like, unless I attack, I'll never be safe. I'm almost feeling like the last reading we did was kind of like that. The one from April 16. It's April 17 today. And I feel like yesterday's reading was similar. Someone who's very insecure. Yeah, the Queen of Wands. But they are, whether you're in contact with them right now or not, they're so attracted to you. They know that you're the bee's knees, the Queen of Wands. But they're compensating for something. I don't know. I mean, this queen has a big wand, so maybe somebody feels like their queen has a bigger wand than them, smallest man who ever lived. Again, and it's energetic. I'm just saying, size doesn't matter unless it's about energy. Anyways, before we get into your douche flute, let me just say welcome to Blue Angel Love Tarot. I love you. I see you. I appreciate you, my baby. Give your mommy a kiss. So do not be discouraged. Do not worry. If you want this person back, you're going to get what you want. But I don't know. I feel like this person has a lot of learning they got to do. The Nine of Wands between the two of you, unresolved issues, their childhood trauma, they just don't get it. They just don't get it, babe. And the Nine of Pentacles, you felt, listen, if it was a new energy in your life, a bimbo, himbo, anyone between, you met on Tinder on a Tuesday, on the beach, on a Sunday, nah, but Bill, you kind of went into, I think you've been single when you met this person. You'd been single for a while because you were trying to do the healing and doing the work, and you were kind of like, ooh, I feel like I'm dealing with someone who's always going to make me feel like I'm alone. And yeah, that betrayal, it was something very specific. You could have told this person that you have, like, whatever your traumas are. Whether it's like issues with abandonment, a lot of people experience issues with all kinds of things like, food or family or, feeling alone in the world. We live in such, I keep saying this, but it's true. We live in such difficult, lonely, savage times. And I think you just want to be vulnerable with them. Maybe it was like a little bit of a test and they totally did not pass it. They just came in and attacked, and they attacked not because you're weak or because you deserve it. They attack because they don't know how else to be in the world. How sad is that? Yeah, the Eight of Cups. And this person made you feel single again, so they could have ghosted. Maybe they didn't respond to a message if it was a new energy. But again, just know that this person has a lot of toxic ties, specifically with the moon here, to a mother or mother figure, or to women or the feminine goddess energy in general. If it was an established connection, a marriage, partnership of many years or months, if you'd put a label on it, it's kind of the same thing. There's just, you could have felt like this person was trying to make you, even though you were in a partnership, they made you feel like you were the other boo-boo, like the other man, woman, anyone in between with the Queen of Wands. Like they had so many unresolved issues with the Nine of Wands. They love you. And I have no doubt, all these connections that we have, in love and even in hate sometimes, these are soul connections. But there's just something about this person that made you feel like you were always going to be alone in this connection, always alone in this marriage, and always the other woman, man, anyone in between. Even though you were the main character, they othered you, they made you into the other one. Could be a mother-in-law from hell, a father-in-law from hell kind of situation, anyone in between, where this person was always siding with somebody else. But they weren't really siding with them. They were just using you, some other person, like an ex or a mother figure to or father figure to make you feel a certain way, to make you feel lonely, isolated. This person could have been very controlling, because I'm getting that like affluence here when it comes to money. Somebody was very controlling when it comes to money, and they thought the only way they could get you to behave how they want you to behave, and the only way they could feel safe is controlling with their money. Or maybe they thought they could, and it backfired on them. The Hanged Man right now in their intentions. They still want to punish you a little bit because they feel like you were not subordinating to them. This is so childish. For the next 7 hours, 7 days, 7 weeks, the Seven of Swords, maybe until the 7th month of the year. So don't freak out. Everybody's timeline is different. Always remember that. And remember, it's a collective reading. I'm just a random new age bimbo on the beach. You know what I'm saying? Always remember that about the collectives. But yeah, the Seven of Swords is telling me this person's going to keep on spying on you, trying to figure out what you're up to, what you're doing. They're not going to give you the big apology, the profound transformation that they need to go through in order to be there for you in a full way. Not for now, but they will be receiving some kind of guidance, the Six of Swords. And let me just get some advice from you. If you're willing to wait for this person, again, they always come back, don't they? If you're willing to wait for this person, they will come back around. If they live in a different location to you at the moment, particularly if there's water separating you, they will be coming back, like in a physical sense. But they can't, it sounds like they can't handle the guilt. So, yeah, the advice is the Five of Wands. Conflict needs to be spoken. Conflict needs to come out. Like whatever's bugging them needs to come out. They will not heal. They will not be a good partner to you unless maybe some form of therapy or some form of counseling or soul searching is required for this person to be able to show up in any kind of relationship. And that is possible. They will make an attempt to contact you eventually. Probably going into the summer, so early June, July, something's got to give. But what do you want, Cancer? Because I feel like, you got the 10. I was just telling you, intuition. The 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So, you deserve better. You deserve peace and calmness and wonderfulness and scrumptiousness and, diamonds and pearls and, whether that's symbolic diamonds and pearls, that come from somebody's mouth when they're complimenting you, from their heart, from their soul, or like actual diamonds and pearls, because why not, Bill? But yeah, this person's kind of really controlling. They have a lot of lessons they need to learn. Let's see if there's somebody else coming through. The World. The World. There could be someone out there in the world for you. And I think for some of you, actually, that might be a confirmation that this was a long distance relationship, or somebody who is from like a long ways away to where you were born. Like there's there's like your world's apart in some kind of a way, but there could be a fixed sign out there for you, a Taurus, a Scorpio, or an Aquarius, or a Leo, actually, that might be better for you. And that's just something to keep in mind. And if you're planning travel, if you're planning on doing something new, being seen in the world, even doing social media or just like revamping your Instagram, do it, but be seen. Because the energies right now are saying you need to take care of yourself. You need to be the main character. That person will be coming back regardless. It's up to them to do the work, though. I love you, my baby, my boo-boo. Let me know in the comments below if this is your story. And if you are interested in a personal reading, all the info is in the description box below. I'll see you next time. Stay sparkly, stay gorgeous, stay moisturized, and may the angels protect you.